Hey guys, happy Wednesday. It is a very happy Wednesday for me indeed because tonight, after 4 months of being sans Matthew Gray Goobler in my life on a weekly basis, tonight is the season premiere of Criminal Minds. So that is in 5 hours, and I'm super excited about that. So before I get into anything else, please excuse the fact that I am like a hot mess today. I was really open in my earlier videos about the fact that I generally need a full face of makeup when I'm going to record. But here's what's been happening. On a regular basis, like an everyday basis, I don't wear a full face of makeup. And the reason I don't is because my skin tends to be super sensitive, and even the makeup that is like supposed to be hypoallergenic, it makes my face like itch. So on a regular basis, I do not wear makeup every day. Lipstick, mascara, that tends to be my go-to so that I don't look totally washed out when I leave the house. But I've been putting the makeup on for videos, and then I've been washing my face and also using like makeup remover wipes way more often than my face is used to. And you can see it's really scary, I'm sorry, but you can kind of see like on my face where it's sort of getting red and like broken out. And that is actually from washing my face too much and using makeup remover wipes too much. It's actually doing more harm than good, I think. So I decided to give myself a little break from the makeup. I'm going to take a little break today. And I'm going to go to the store tomorrow, and I'm going to see if I can't take a look at maybe some different products that maybe won't irritate my face so much. We'll see what we can do about that. But for today, you're going to have to see Missy au naturel in the face department. And my hair, I'm going to make no excuses for. My hair, this is what happens when you have fine, wavy hair and it is rainy and humid and dreary out. Because fine, wavy hair and rain are not good friends. And I tried to leave it down and it looked like a giant mushroom head. And so into the ponytail it went, and the ponytail's even poofy. It's like, I don't know, it's like some dog that has like a weird poofy tail or something. I don't even know what's happening. But I did not want to go another day without making a video, because I put up my last video, which was the Lay's Global Taste Test on Sunday. And today is already Wednesday, so I didn't want to go another day. I've been super busy this week, working kind of like 10, 12, 14 hours a day. But I'm also getting ready for the church that I go to is having a flea market this weekend. And I've been bringing we moved into this house that we're living in 3.5 years ago. And there were some big plastic totes that we put in the basement that I haven't looked at in 3.5 years. And I thought, well, if I didn't need that stuff in 3.5 years, I probably don't need it now. So maybe I can find some things to sell at the flea market. So I've been bringing some stuff up and going through these totes, which is super time consuming, way more so than I had anticipated. I feel like maybe I should have started preparing for this sooner. Because I just started on Saturday or Sunday. And I feel like this was maybe a multiple week job. And I underestimated how big of a job this was going to be. So the likelihood that I'm actually going to get the whole basement cleaned out and have a ton of stuff to sell at the flea market, that's looking pretty slim. It's Wednesday, the thing's on Saturday. I don't think that's going to happen. But I did find some stuff. I have a whole huge tote full of VHS tapes, and I used to have a VCR, and there's a lot of older movies. I used to have a VCR. I would buy them for like $2. And a lot of like when a lot of the video stores closed and they sold off all their stock, I bought a lot of stuff that way. But I don't have a VCR anymore. I haven't watched these things in like 5 years. I have no intention of buying a VCR. So they're sort of just taking up space at this point. So I do have all of those. And some books and little stuffed animals and stuff. But I actually found a lot of fun stuff that is not stuff that is sellable, but that is entertaining to me. I found like little Smurf figurines, like some more toys for my collection. I found my Joey McIntyre doll. I used to have an entire set of New Kids on the Block dolls, and I don't know where they all went to. They disappeared over the years, but apparently I still have Joey, although he's wearing the wrong clothes. He's wearing Danny's clothes. I don't know where his actual clothes went. But yes, and family pictures and stuff, so that's been entertaining. But I actually think that's probably part of why it's taking me so long, is that like I have to play with things and I have to go through all the pictures, and probably if I just like stayed the course, it wouldn't take me so long. But I don't do that, like hardly ever. I'm very easily distracted. So I'm going to try to do this flea market thing on Saturday, and we'll see how that goes. I don't expect to make a whole lot of money off of it, but anything I don't sell, I'm just going to drop off at Goodwill, because the whole point is really just to get it out of the house, so that I can have a little less crap. One thing I did find that made me super excited is I am a big fan of Mitch Albom as an author. I know a lot of people probably know him as a sports writer. I didn't know that's what he did. But probably 20 years ago, I could check the date on the book. Probably 20 years ago, he wrote the book Tuesdays with Morrie. And it is a fantastic book. It's funny, it's heartfelt, and I loved it right away when I read it. And I've read all of his books. Some of them are like true stories of experiences that he's had, other people have had, and then others are novels. And I have a complete set of his books with one exception, which is that the second book he wrote as a novel called The Five People You Meet in Heaven. And for years, I have been missing my copy of this book. And so when I look at the shelf, like I have the whole set of his books, except for this one book that's missing. And it might not be a big deal to some people, but it was making me crazy. Like I felt like it was slowly destroying my soul to know that that book was missing. It was like every time I looked at that section of the shelf, I felt like it was taunting me. Like it knew that it was making me crazy, and it was just making itself more obvious. So when I was going through stuff from the basement, I found my copy of The Five People You Meet in Heaven. And so now my Mitch Albom book collection is complete, up to the present. So I'm really excited about that. It's probably more exciting to me than it ought to be. Like probably if I had a real life and I had genuinely exciting things in my life, this would not be so thrilling to me. But as it stands, books are super exciting to me. Anything involving books is generally pretty exciting to me, which actually gave me an idea. I don't know if I'll have time to do it in the next few days, because I do have to get ready for the flea market and I do have work. But I think I'm going to do at least one, maybe two videos about books, books that I love, authors that I love. Probably I'll start with like stuff that I loved when I was a kid, like children's books. Some I have that I can show you, and then like maybe young adult books and books that I've liked as an actual adult, or I mean as adult as I get, right? Like I love Harry Potter. I have a toy collection. I'd live in Disney World if I could. So I don't know how adult I really get, but as adult as I'm capable of being, these are the books that that person likes. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I am still gonna do the toy collection video. You should see my bedroom right now. It sort of looks like a hurricane blew through it. I'm looking at the mess. Don't look at the mess, Melissa. You shouldn't look at the mess because it's just gonna upset you. But like I'm at this point where like I did my laundry and I've been wearing my laundry out of the hamper, and now all of the stuff that was clean is dirty again and I never even put it away. And I have like piles of books that won't fit on the shelves because I'm out of shelf space. So I'm just trying to get rid of some stuff and reorganize the stuff that I'm not getting rid of, and make my room look presentable, again, like an adult lives here. I mean, it doesn't. It doesn't look like an adult lives here. It doesn't matter how clean and organized the room is. It's still gonna look like it belongs to a 5-year-old, because there's stuffed animals and sheets that I bought in the teen section of like the Kmart, and I definitely have like the entire Pretty Little Liars book series that I got over the last couple years for like birthdays and Christmas, and I've read every single one. Yeah, so it's still gonna look like this is a tween girl's bedroom, regardless of how organized it is. But at least you're not gonna think I'm a total slobberella, you know. So once I get everything organized, once I put up my new toys that I just found, then I'm going to make the toy video. And I still have, I mentioned last week that I had an idea for a new video that is going to involve a little bit of preparation, and I am still trying to get together everything that I want to get together to do that one. I don't know how much other people are gonna like it, but it is something that's kind of interesting to me. And that I think I would like to watch somebody else do this kind of video. So hopefully it goes well, and hopefully you like it. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to do like a short little video today so I wasn't gone for a super long time. I hope you guys are having a great day, a great week. Tomorrow's Thursday, so if you work a Monday to Friday week, you're closing in on being done. And that's it. So don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.